Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Doc and Queenie Facebook Live every Monday at
High noon.
You're getting better and better every week, Queenie.
I've been practicing, Doc.
I know you have.
I've been practicing. I know. Oh my goodness. It is such a gorgeous day in Kansas City. The sun looks amazing.
I was just outside taking the frost cloth off of my garden bed.
Oh, me too. I did that earlier. Yeah.
I know you did, yes. And everything is still alive. And if you want to see what it looks like, go to my YouTube channel. I did a short.
Bingo.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't even know what the temperature is. It was 32 when I woke up.
It's 41 right now according to my computer. But like I say, the sun is shining, so it's kind of like we can get through these days if the sun is out. Boom. The
Well, and
weekend
it's in the
was a little
40s.
small. I know.
Yeah,
I know.
it's tolerable.
Yeah, absolutely. And so hopefully wherever you are watching with us today, it is not only gorgeous, but definitely hopefully sunny. I did see in Wisconsin, it was snowing. And I was like, oh my gosh, doesn't that look cold? And when you watch the snow, it kind of makes you cold, even if the sun is out. So it's always so funny to me.
Well, I grew up in the north. I never thought of it that way, but okay.
Yeah, you watch it snowing, and I know that you watch a parade and the parade's in the rain, all of a sudden you get shivery and you're not even out there. So it's really one of those impressionable things, I think.
So we won't talk about the Chiefs.
Good. I don't want to talk about that either.
We had a great.
Should I click off and goodbye?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Um, yes. And we had a great class last week. We had
Oh
that.
my gosh, a phenomenal class last week. And because of you, FYI, I'm going to check my stats right this second, as a matter of fact. For those of you who weren't on the class, on the last Wednesday of every month at high noon Central Time, we are having Doc and Queenie classes. And Doc debuted our class structure with YouTube Shorts. And I have muddled my way through YouTube Shorts to minor success. And because of what you have taught so far, Doc, one of my shorts has now hit 106 views. Now I know you're in the thousands, but I had been in the tensies and the 20s and the doodah something numbers. And all of a sudden I did a few edits on my shorts. I'm in the 50s, 60s, 70s. And I then, like I say, when one of them hit 106, it's all because of the edit stuff that you taught us how to do. Because I was not taking advantage of all push the button, Catherine. I was not taking an advantage of pushing the button, and I really can't thank you enough. So it is recorded on our YouTube channels, yes, but also on our Facebook pages. I think I even featured it, so you'll be able to see Doc's class anytime you want.
Cool. It's just a basic get familiar with it. There's more coming. But our next class is how to create your own YouTube channel. That's what you're teaching on, which we learn from each other, like you're saying, and we learn from other people. And it's always fun, even though you might know it. Your YouTube channel class, I'm going to pay attention to see if there's anything I missed. And I actually think I know I missed a few things.
Well, first of all, there's a million components to YouTube. First, gratefully, like hello, it's free, which is cool. But the rest of the story is everything that we teach from a standpoint of social media. Don't forget the hashtags. Don't forget your keywords. Go to a posting party or two and get more exposure for your nonprofit. Whatever you're doing, the rest of the story is, honestly, there's always something new to learn. And the second your computer doesn't update on one of these apps, on one of these platforms, it's like, oh no. And so now you have to learn something new because they either moved it or shifted it or something. And so there's so much to learn all the time. So we're never going to be finished teaching anything because every single time you say, don't forget to this, and all of a sudden you look down and do it, they changed it. So yeah, it's a very interesting, it's a good thing. And certainly you've noticed that with algorithm when you teach about Instagram for some of your other classes, all of a sudden they changed the algorithm. That shifted everything for the reels.
Oh, totally.
Totally. There's always something to learn.
Yes, always. And how do you get, like we've talked about, and like you just said, how do you get your expand your reach? Of course, we call it the expand your reach series,
Yes.
but if you're not out there and learning and staying on top of it, it's not going to go anywhere. So yeah, no, it's I love social media platforms more and more, and of course, like you say, the YouTube rocks my boat.
Yeah, and it really seriously does. And it's very fun to see. And thank you again, certainly, for doing the debut class, which was awesome. But I'm watching and you're showing all that stuff on screen, which does help, by the way, from a standpoint of show and tell. Instead of just teaching, projecting kind of thing, it really is cool to actually see it. And then you can go back, push a button, click there. Oh, that's how you do it. Boom. But like I say, I'm looking at the shorts going, are you seriously kidding me? How cool is this?
Oh, shorts, I think, in my opinion, is an easy way to get your feet wet. It's not a long, it's up to 60 seconds and you don't have to show your face. And some people are like, I don't want to.
That's the first mental block for lots of people when I say, oh, we're going to get a YouTube channel. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't do video, sister. And I appreciate that because I don't do video either. And here we are. And so I really appreciate when people say that. But the rest of the story is if people don't get to know you, and I do think if a picture's worth 1,000 words, how much is a video worth? And so if people don't get to know you yet, how are they going to want to do business with you? Exactly. And so that's one of the reasons I haven't deleted some of my first ones because I thought, all right, okay, I can do this. So yeah, that's why I didn't delete the attempt at video.
Happy high noon to Debbie Miller. Yes.
So fun. So she forced me to make a background for her against my will, just so you know.
I'm afraid to ask, but
I guess no. Don't ask. She forced me, and we're not going to discuss it.
Nope. Does she realize there will be payback?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, thus we do the Fab Five videos.
Yeah. Fab Five. We are now the. Oh, I was going to wear my sweater today, and I totally forgot. Obviously.
See, the problem is though, I don't think when they do ugly sweaters, and even on movies and stuff, they say everybody wear an ugly sweater. I love that stuff. Now, obviously, some of it's specifically comical, and things light up, and snowmen and blah blah blah. I just think it's fun. 'Tis the season, and just like the Grinch costumes are all over the place now, and the Cousin Eddie thing on TikTok as a little parade for Christmas. All of those things are first of all, I think incredibly awesome distractions from life world stuff, but secondly, a chance to just be a little bit out of the box. You know what I mean? Just a little bit different. And so I don't think the sweaters are ugly. And quite frankly, if you're talking about any of the sweaters I've seen you in, I don't think those are ugly at all.
You mean the cow with the flashing lights? Well, I actually I think I might wear it tomorrow. I've got a luncheon I'm going to.
A luncheon that you're going to. I've heard it's called Fun Fearless Female Global Community of Christian Women Luncheon. Is that true?
Yes. You'll be able to pick me out of the crowd. You're going too, huh?
We might be able to pick you out of the crowd for sure. And there will be video, I have a feeling, because certain
people, the lights,
nameless, love to do videos of those luncheons. So yeah, this should be fun.
So yeah, check out our classes. I can't wait for the next one. We're trying to help you expand your reach. Good morning, Debbie Miller. And welcome to National Day of. It's sad.
Oh my gosh. National Day of what?
Dice.
All right. I don't think that's too sad. I love to play bunco. Okay. And I love to play Yahtzee. And so, and I love to play Farkle. And
I don't play any games. Isn't that funny? Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Oil and water, perhaps. But yeah, I love those. So,
well, but tomorrow's my day because tomorrow is soil day.
Oh, well, congratulations.
Can't make it up.
Congratulations, Doc. I will celebrate with you.
Yes, I'm going to have to do something, and then Wednesday is microwave oven day.
Oh my!
Cotton candy is on Thursday. I'm not a big
Okay.
cotton candy. That's all just
Big
sugar.
big hi to Mickey the Cotton Candy Man, one of our
Yes.
super networkers in the community.
Friday is brownies.
Hmm.
Saturday is pastry.
My goodness.
And then for all of our, I guess you could say nerds, math nerds, maybe,
Okay.
Sunday is Dewey Decimal System Day.
All right. We can play ball with Dewey Decimal System. All right.
So now you're up to date up till through Sunday, and then we'll start all over next week.
I'm telling you, pastry sounds like carb loading to me, so we'll see how that works.
Yeah, brownies. Add a little sugar with the cotton candy. Were you ever a cotton candy kid? I never was.
I tried them at some point, and Mickey, again, a networker in Kansas City, Mickey the Cotton Candy Man. I've had kid birthday parties before, and he makes different colors and things like that, and that's always been fun. So
I actually ran into him a couple of weeks ago when they have a farm tour in our area, and you go from farm to farm, and he was at one of the farms we were checking out.
Oh, how fun.
He didn't recognize me, but once I started talking, he's like, "Oh, yeah." So,
well, last time he saw you, you probably had super long hair, so that probably threw him off too. Yeah.
Yes. So
that's awesome. And that's the networking in person piece and all the fairs and vendor shows and Christmas parties and things like that people are having. This is just a blast of a time. And I just came from another meeting, and it's amazing to me. 3 weeks from today is Christmas. If you celebrate, and 4 weeks from today is New Year's Day. And I do the math on all these because, first of all, 2024 is a leap year. So everybody's already planning, what are you going to do with your extra day? And what are you going to do as a success journey piece of leap year and promote your something on leap day? And I always think in terms of, first of all, there's no time like the present to get started. But the rest of the story is, for me, once again, excitement in your business, and don't hesitate to share that with other people, because all of a sudden they're going, what will I do to promote my something? Let the calendar do it for you. What happens if you make brownies with Kangen water? National Brownie Day. I can't wait to see what you're going to do tomorrow on National Soil Day, Doc.
Maybe I will be digging in the soil. At least it's not frozen.
Yeah, and that is exactly correct, as a matter of fact. Can you imagine how fun it would be on National Soil Day to dig in the soil with your Christmas sweater lit up?
There you go. Should I do it before my luncheon? Maybe not.
Well, I was going to just say, I can't answer that part, so I don't know. But oh my goodness. But isn't it just fun, honestly, with so many people, everybody's hustle bustling, getting stuff done and things like that. And I understand it. But I just think it's an exciting time because the holiday lights and all the stuff that people do and traditions, and even oxymoron, new traditions. I just think it's a fun time to celebrate with family and just enjoy every second.
Yes, definitely. So what do we have on our wheel today, Queenie? Which one are we going to do first?
Which one are we going to do first? Let's do words.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's do words. And I think that would be super fun. All right, Doc and Queenie, words. So Doc's favorite number is 7. My favorite number is 5. I'll shuffle 6 times. Boom. And let's see what word we can talk about. Isn't it going to be cool to get new words, by the way?
Yes.
Respected. This is a great one. So, respected. Let me save that. So first of all, we don't forget. First of all, I would like to publicly thank superstar Karen Higgins for my word. And she sent this to us in the mail, and it is the coolest thing ever to always get the postcard reminders. But my word for 2024 is yet. And so every time someone picks a word, a lot of times it gives you a chance to reflect on it. And so the respected piece for me is, are you a respected member of your church? Are you a respected member of your community? Certainly, are you a respected member in your family? That takes a new dimension, right? And what does that look like? A respected member in your own company. So I think respected is a very cool word. What about you, Doc?
Well, typical me, I did receive a card for my word of the year, and I actually just changed my word.
Okay.
Poor Karen. I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
Karen.
God.
But
Oh
thank
my.
you for the card that you sent. I went from transition to transformation, or transform is
Okay.
my word. But you know, respect is a biggie. And we should respect each other in business. We should respect each other in, outside of business, families, friends, all of that. Um, just a general comment on that. There seems to be, it's in some certain things, it seems to be lacking. And I don't know if those are people that don't understand it or don't know it or never were raised around it. Um, yeah, that could go anywhere. That word. What's your
And it
thought?
really absolutely can. And that's the rest of the story. If you are a respected member of the community, good reputation, things like that, it feels to me that that is a launching pad for your success journey and your success in your business. And there are people who are less than stellar, perhaps, when it comes to claims they make or things they do or whatever it is, and that reflects on your company as well. So not just you from a respected member of the community, but also respected in your company. So I think words do matter, of course, but the topics do matter as well. And I think respected is a very cool. We must have chosen that for a very big reason.
Well, and to kind of bounce off of that a little bit, if you're not respected, people remember that because everybody's watching. I
Isn't
mean,
that the truth?
if you
Isn't
show
that the truth?
disrespect or you do something that kind of, shoots your respect in the foot, people will remember that. And if you're a business owner, yeah, that could affect your business.
Absolutely. I think it's just a very cool word. And plus, respecting each other. We have a lot of people in different cultures, different worlds, different countries, different religions, all of those different things. And it's a matter for me of can't we all just get along? And
Right.
so everyone's in different phases, stages, things like that. And that's why I love my word yet, because a lot of times they don't know a different way to do something yet, or they haven't learned about whatever you're sharing yet. And so that's why I really do love that word. And a lot of times for people, it really is a matter of, I know how to do that now. And so the yet part works great for me.
Well, maybe that it's a call to transform your attitude and the way you treat people that are not like you, whether it's a political view or a religious view or whatever,
Absolutely.
and transform to, like you just said, why can't we all get along? We're all human. We have that in common. But
Absolutely.
maybe stop attacking or disrespecting people that don't think like you.
Absolutely true. And that is one of those things that when you think about it, it's a matter of the, first of all, of course, the all inclusive piece, but the rest of the story is you can't, probably, you shouldn't, I don't do the should thing, but you can't chastise someone for not knowing this if they've never been taught.
Right.
I've got honestly now connections in other countries, and all of a sudden you say something that I just say all the time off the cuff kind of thing. And they go, "What does that mean?" And you tell them and they go, "Huh, I never knew that." And so it's not because they didn't believe it or think it or share it or something. They've never heard of it. And so that's why I always do the yet part, because if there's a piece of information out there that we don't know yet, then that's seriously why I always share it. And I mean that with all my heart, because it's just a yet.
And yeah, and like you're saying, that's a different culture, of course, across the world, and we have different cultures in different parts of our own country.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's really a good thought, Queenie.
I love the respected piece, absolutely. And you can't chastise someone if they don't know the term yet. But once you share it, it's not a matter of shove it down their throat. It's a matter of present it. And
Right.
sometimes, depending upon how you present whatever the topic is, they already respect you. so they will listen a little more freely, and then you can have the respect piece on top of it. I love that. Like I say, Doc, we must have done that word for a reason.
All right, we did it a while ago. I don't remember why, but
there must have been something happening in the world, and the respect piece was
must have been
on social media. All right, 6-time shuffle, and let's find out what our topic for today is. We're so happy to have each and every one of you join us every Monday at high noon. Oh my gosh, because
it's your turn.
I know, seriously. It's funny that last week was you.
I know.
Yeah, I do. I seriously love that. Honestly, from a standpoint of the Queenie thing, I am blessed times a million with the cool pieces of my company. Right this second, literally December, we're having a filter sale for my water machines. I was just this second with a lady who lives in Florida, and she already has a machine, but now she wants to buy one for her mom. That's the whole spreading, I guess you would say, of this technology. December is always our biggest month. Traditionally. And the reason for that is traditionally it's been the filter sale, but also people want the tax deduction. Check with your tax advisor, your tax brackets, all those things. So I'm not a financial wizard that direction, or an accountant or a CPA. So check with your own tax advisor. But if you get your machine in the calendar year and it does work for your tax circumstances, it's a tax deduction. But what do people do? And this is also traditional. I want a machine, but wait a minute, I need one for my brother, my sister, my mom, my whatever. And all of a sudden they wait until after Christmas because they think it's going to go on sale or discount. In 16 years, my friends, they've never gone on sale, FYI. And so I doubt that's going to happen anytime soon. My biggest thing is always, I can't guarantee the price I just quoted you because they could raise it tomorrow, which they have done a couple times over the years, not the main machine, as a matter of fact, but some of the other ones. And so I always think in terms of, please don't wait till that last week between Christmas and New Year's, because all of our teams and all of our offices want time off too. And so it's always interesting for me with the filter sale, and people wait till year end. And so I'm sure that happens with you as well. Let's get all of our meetings crammed into the last couple seconds of December.
Yes. And actually next year is a reason to celebrate for the company.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
50 years. Which is incredible.
I know. I absolutely can't wait. 1974, Mr. Oshiro started Enagic, the Kangen Water Company. And so 50 years is March. And the celebration is in Okinawa, Japan. And it's
Are we going to go, Queenie?
I know, seriously. I think I can just tuck you in my suitcase and they would never know.
I'll just get one of those big roller things. Give me a little air vent.
It can totally work. But honestly, I do think it's an exciting time for me, especially as far as the Kangen water piece. The word is spreading. Have you heard of Kangen water before? No, I still have a couple of those, which kind of breaks my heart that there's still people out there that haven't heard of this. But the rest of the story is the folks who have heard about it. Can I get a machine? And speaking of, we've got water workshop first Thursday of every month at 7:00 Central Time. And so I'm excited for the first week in the month all the time, because I just actually got a message from one of my clients, friends, who happens to have a machine. And the rest of the story is, you never know who needs the information that you have.
Right.
And it's just, like I say, it's just a fun time to be alive.
Definitely. And we love our water. We're water junkies. So
yeah, well, your family, you guys, if you had a schematic on that machine that you could read, the company can, but we don't have access to know exactly how many gallons have gone through. You guys would definitely win a prize. Oh my gosh.
Well, I know the machine cleans itself at least once a day, if not more.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, I definitely bet that's true. Oh my gosh. And just so you know, it says notice of cleaning every 15 gallons. So with the family that you now have of 4 in your household, 15 gallons in a day, that's a lot. So good for you.
Yes, it is. But I wake up and I drink a good 20 ounces before my feet have hit the floor. So and then I run to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always nice to have a bathroom close if you have a Kangen water machine.
Yes, it is.
That is so exciting. We talked a little bit about the luncheon tomorrow with the Linda, and certainly we're going to do videos just because it's so fun to get everybody together. Debbie Deb will be there, Michelle, And so we'll have our Fab Four there. Karen's unable to be with us, but we will have our Fab Four there out of our Fab Five, missing only one, which is next year. We will make sure it happens. Or if Delinda continues to have the luncheons monthly, maybe we'll be able to have Karen at a couple more of these. But I always take a video just because I love to, and to get everybody together. And people are like, oh my gosh, you're networking in person. That is so cool. And it's just very fun to see. And Debbie Dub and I network all over Happy Neighborhood Project. And so when they see the two of us together, that's always an extra. You got to meet in person, and it's like, ta-da! So thank you, Deb. I appreciate it.
So are you guys going to wear your sweaters tomorrow? Your ugly sweaters?
I don't own any ugly sweaters, but thank you for asking. I might wear my Santa suit. How's that?
Oh, okay.
I know. See.
So Debbie Miller, you need to reach out to me. Let me know if you're going to wear an ugly sweater. I'll wear an ugly sweater if you do, Debbie.
Oh wow, that's
your throw down there.
Oh,
so no, I'm waiting for her to comment. There was no comment yet.
I know, seriously, she probably went to go get some Kangen water.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, I can't. She said, "Okay, gauntlet has been thrown down, Doc."
Uh-oh. All right. I have to make sure mine works. I've got the flashing lights. I have to see if they still work.
Oh, that is excellent. I love that so much. Honestly, though, if people are meeting on Zoom, there's all kinds of events all over the place. Happy Neighborhood Project. There's H7. There is Epic. There's Grand Connection. There's all over events on Alignable, which is amazing. There's just so many networking events. Business at Breakfast. I know. See, I don't think it's ugly either, Deb. Business at Breakfast, of course, the Lunch Club. There's so many online events. Delinda is actually thinking, I think she said, did she say the fourth Tuesday, Doc, for virtual networking now?
I do believe so, yes.
Okay. And then if we do a luncheon in person once a month or once a quarter, that'll be cool to see. So anyway, if you ever want to get involved in anything between Debbie, Doc, me, the other rest of the Fab Five, and certainly anyone in our Doc and Queenie community.
I was going to say the Fabulous Ugly Sweater Five.
I know. And all the places Michelle goes for networking, and certainly Karen is the godmother of ACA. There's so many places to go in person. There's so many places to go virtually. As I said, definitely connect with people if you love networking, because it's fun.
I have to switch it a little bit here and flip it back on you, Queenie. So I heard something. Well, I saw something. I do believe on Facebook about you reaching another milestone on your subscribers for your YouTube channel.
Oh my goodness. That was very fun too. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I went to Business at Breakfast with Misty Henkel in Australia, and I just now checked, and I have 712. Awesome. And that is just phenomenal to me, because it's all thanks to you guys who constantly subscribe and share my channel. And I hit 15,000 views, and I know compared to your 90 million, that is not the same, but that's a lot for me, because I mentioned today at another meeting, we all start at the same zero. Right. And so 1Z, 2Z, 3Z, 4Z, 5Z, and the technique helps you get to these bigger numbers. So obviously it's not a zillion yet. Thank you, Deb. She always checks. But it's not the zillions yet, but it is. We all start at zero. And depending upon the trajectory and some of the techniques that we learn, and certainly the support of our community, those numbers can definitely climb. This is fun.
Well, and the goal is to reach 1,000.
I know that we are getting there. I know, one step at a time, right?
Yes. What's the deal with the 1,000 subscribers?
There's several parameters within YouTube. Once you hit 100 subscribers and you've got your profile picture and a YouTube banner, as they call it, a channel banner, then you actually can claim your own URL. So in other words, instead of being youtube.com/C, which stands for channel / @ that they assign you with numbers and things, you can actually claim your own channel name. And so mine is youtube.com/C/Kathy Weaver KC. So now when you are trying to find Kathy Weaver KC anywhere on social media, YouTube and LinkedIn usually pop up first because those are my two major platforms. And so you can now claim your URL. Once you hit 500, which I thought it was a scam actually at the beginning. Thank you, Deb. 288 more. Oh my gosh. I know I got an email from YouTube when I hit 500, and I really was afraid to click on it because I thought, what is this? It really was YouTube. Congratulations on hitting 500 subscribers, and balloons and confetti and fireworks and all this stuff. And I was like, you've got to be kidding. They're actually paying attention, but they really are. So when you're 1,000 and a certain amount of views and a certain amount of hours on your channel, things like that, you actually can monetize your channel, and YouTube pays you. And I was like, wow. And so it's pretty nice when you hear people say, I get $50,000 a day or a month or a year from YouTube. It really is legit. And there's a lot of parameters, like I say,
parameters around it. But once you hit that threshold,
yep.
That like you said, you got that email at 500. They're watching.
Yeah, they are.
The whole purpose of YouTube is to provide content for the people that are looking for it.
Yep. And they do such a great job. How many times do any of you out there watching now, or certainly on the replay, type in, how do I this or how do I that? And I do it all the time. I prefer YouTube rather than the specific platform I'm on. So in other words, if I'm on LinkedIn, how to make a banner on LinkedIn, I don't go to LinkedIn for that. I go to YouTube for that, because first of all, I want to see it. So I've got several screens that I can look at. So I turn it on that, do it on here, fix it on there, bam. And so it helps me to be able to, plus you get to see other people's take on it. So this person trains this way, this person trains that way. And now all of a sudden you can see which one's a better fit for you to learn. And so I love YouTube. I use it all the time, and now I'm on it.
Yes. And you're doing shorts.
I know. Who knew I'd learn how to do that? So thank you for that, Doc.
You are welcome, Queenie. And that definite shorts will definitely help keep that algorithm going and keep the subscribers. It'll slowly move it up. And I'm saying slowly. You just might hit a viral video, and tomorrow you could wake up and you have your 1,000 subscribers. I mean, you just never know.
You just absolutely, totally never know. Maybe I can do it on National Soil Day.
There you go.
National Day of Soil by Kathy Weaver. Oh my gosh, I don't know if the world's ready for that yet. That was like Kathy in the kitchen. Yeah. Yeah, kathyinthekitchen.com. Oh my gosh.
There you go. There's another domain.
Yeah. That's
We're cooking with Kathy today. Kathy's in the kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah. And actually it just got delivered. So hang on a second. I know.
Yeah, please hold. Well, guess what, Queenie?
Oh, please. I'm telling you, please. Time is flying from today. Merry Christmas. Oh my gosh.
I know. So Debbie goes, yikes. Yeah, she's saying yikes because our time is up.
Yeah, right. She doesn't want me in the K room either. I know that.
Well, there was a video out there. If you go to our Doc and Queenie page, where you were putting something in the oven and there was an explosion. Did I see that? Was it on Doc and Queenie? I'm trying to remember. Was that your YouTube channel or your Facebook
that was
channel?
Happy Thanksgiving.
But anyways, well, thank you everyone. If you have joined us live or on the replay, for joining us today in Doc and Queenie Facebook Live every Monday at
high noon Central Time.
You can find us here high noon. You can find us all over social media. Kathy Weaver KC, or Kitchen Garden Expert. KathyWeaverKC.com, KitchenGardenExpert.com. That's where you'll find Doc and Queenie. We hope you have a great week. It's supposed, at least here in Kansas City, I don't know about everywhere else, we're supposed to have mild temperatures, which we are totally happy about. The grass is still green. The snow has melted, even though I just posted a background picture on my Facebook page of snow. I just thought, well, it's December, probably put it up. Hopefully you'll have a great week, and we'll catch you right back here. Same time, same place. Take care and have a fantastic week. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Queenie.
Thank you, Doc. Bye for now, everybody.
Bye, everyone.